Hey, what's up everyone? Sandgruten here, and this is another episode of Dune Road to Top 20. So, not going too bad. We had a week break pretty much, so we lost a bit of rank. I think right now top 22. So, we already reached top 20. We were top 18 at best, so a season objective is fine. We reached it. But we're still grinding a bit because, what else would we do? And getting ready for the new season, which should kick off tomorrow, basically, as of when I'm recording it. But I'll probably publish it tomorrow, so you'll probably see it a bit later than that. So for you, new season is today. Let's put it that way. Anyways, let's jump straight into it because it's our turn to choose the leader. What do we have here? Restricted ordnance, artillery and disposal facility in the Imperium row. Some expensive cards, nothing for armament unless you want Sardaukar infantry, but that's not really something we would want. We had some good luck with Yuna recently, so I'm thinking why not continuing there, or Hundro, a bit risky as player 3, prefer him player 1 or 2. Maybe we could just try it. Yeah, you know what, let's try him. I think we could have some fun if we're a bit lucky. Let's see what we have there. But all the leaders except Desya, or the others, I would say are fine. Nothing amazing, but quite good. And Desya obviously is definitely S rank, but yeah, and there are a couple of faction accesses, so not the worst indeed. Memnon and player 1, well, has some good choices here, to be fair. Maybe I was thinking Beast, but it seems to be Yuna that player I am Michel took. Played against him a couple of times already, I recognize that name, so if you're around at some point, shout out to you. None of them are amazing. I think I'll take a Bindu, just in case we have a bad hand at some point. Could help us. No faction accesses. So yeah, let's see. Okay, well, full space taken anyways. Smuggling taken as well. What I'm looking at is just dagger to tech negotiation, and we have Lady Jessica for ourselves. Hurts a bit to not use the signet ability. Could maybe Bindu it as well. Although there are two cards we can't use for it. Obviously dagger and seek allies. I think artillery on top of it is not too bad. I think we'll do that. Let's do an early reveal probably. And artillery on top of it. She has a sword as well, yeah, so not too bad. What popped up instead? Alright, yeah. That we can probably let be for a while. Maybe we still bindu just to see, because if we draw something with persuasion, it's highly unlikely someone else can get there unless they draw. So she used seek allies first, so that is obviously 0 persuasion, and now no draw. Signet. Because I would love to be able to use the signet on just a bump here, going to basin, or I mean one of the basins basically. So maybe we burn that intrigue. Yeah, because with 4 cards, none of them can get to 7 persuasion. Then again, if we use Bindu and it's seek allies or dagger, we kinda wasted an intrigue there. It's a 40% chance. Do we take the risk? I can see it coming, it's gonna be a seek allies, but I think I'm still gonna try it. It's a good hand on the other hand, it's a good one for next round, but even if we draw one of those two, still have at least one to play. Yeah, let me do it. Oh, amazing. Actually, so I didn't think of that, but now we have no yellow accesses for next round. Let's confirm, actually. Let's see if she jumps in the conflict, because none of them can take that. Right, with 4 they have at best 2 convincing, that's 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so nobody can steal Lady Jessica from us. So let's confirm, actually. Let's make use of that. Yeah, in the end, actually, the only ones I was hoping to draw, I guess, was Diplomacy and Reconnaissance, because indeed, now that Dune means we have 0 yellow accesses for next round, I would still expect Memnon to go there first, anyways. Does she send in troops? Probably, yeah. Maybe she's scared of us. It would be positive, because then we could just signet to Haga, send in 1 troop for a spice, but I guess not. Yeah, then we kinda lost the water on that. I mean, or forced ourselves into spending the water for 2 spice instead of just going to Imperial. Not sure what was the best call here. Yeah, and we have 0 firepower, so I'm not gonna send in anything, because 2 troops for 1 spice is a bit too much. Oh, and yeah, the fact we have 0 yellow accesses, I mean, we reshuffle, so we have a bit of a shot. Half of our cards here, a bit more than half, are with yellow accesses, so we could hope for it. Would be actually quite important for us. Let's go. That's amazing. On top of that, it's a signet ring, so we can use it for a double bump there. Or a triple bump if full space is open. Could snatch ourselves maybe a wind traps, or just go back up. Yeah, maybe just go back up. I would hope full space is open then, yeah. seems to be thinking about it. If I were him, I would definitely recall from the shipping track, because that brings him one off of his Swordmaster. And I guess we will use Seek Allies here, because then we can keep 2 Persuasion. Could be an Imperial Spy if it's open, or just a Liaison. But it makes sense to keep it for Persuasion. So let's full space that. Oh, he didn't recall. Funny. Means we might get our Swordmaster first, actually. Next round, if everything goes well. Because we have... Yeah, we should have an access to both shipping and Swordmaster. I don't think we go for a water there. I think we just ship up, down, up with the Signet. That sets us up for another up, down, taking that alliance, and that should be our Swordmaster then. So up, down, up, Solari. Yeah, quite a good start. I'm happy about that, Lady Jessica. Round 1, getting us that bump as player 3 was really, really valuable. And if they can draw here, that would be nice. But I guess Yuna takes it, no? At least statistically, has a bit of a higher chance of doing so. Use the Signet ability to gain 1 bump there, but that probably means she won't have it next round. Oh, well, it's a reshuffle, so she might just get it again. Oh, interesting. So Yuna didn't have any swords, but... Oh, my bad. She had 1 sword, obviously, but Tessia sent in 1 more troop there. Oh right, he has the Guild Chief Administrator, so on reveal he was able to bump it. Okay, fair enough, so we don't get our Swordmaster next round. Oh, that's sad. It's a bit sad for us not to have 3 Persuasion, because Sayadina would have been a very nice card to pick up. Even the sister, to be fair. Yeah, that's a bit sad. I don't think I'll take a Liaison. I want a small deck with Lady Jessica to come up as often as possible. And we should try to trash as well a bit of that dead wood we have here. Daggers, I don't know, because we have that artillery, so they could be helpful, to be fair. Could have even taken an infantry for that, but not a big fan of taking too much of that. But that sister could be very helpful for us, because that's both persuasion, good access, and potentially swords if we want to. So So I wouldn't mind that. That's probably our shipping monopoly gone. But that's alright. We might be able to fight for it, depending on how hard others go there. Because we have 2 swords here, so that's 4 strength. If we send in 2, that's 8. Yeah, no, it's a bit weak. Everyone could easily go to hard and beat us there already. I'm a bit scared of any of those intrigues giving them a bump here, so I think I'll just secure shipping while we can. Making sure of that. Yeah, I think so. Let's play it safe here. So anyway, it's gonna take here. We might take spice maybe for selective reading some point. That some point might even just be now. Let's see how people go in that conflict. Although it's just their first agent, but yeah, we have 0 intrigues. So I don't think we can do much about that. Maybe we can get a 2nd place. We trash reconnaissance maybe and draw 4 cards. So we draw anyways a convincing and then 3 of those minus recon that we would trash. No, not a big fan of that, to be honest, because that's useless if we draw it. That's something we wouldn't mind seeing for an agent. Lady Jessica actually makes us reshuffle. Not a big fan of that. Although we have good cards here, so reshuffle wouldn't be the worst. Would be without Jessica, but it's one hand, so just 1 draw and she's back, I guess. Sure, wanna pick up that guild ambassador. Wouldn't be too bad about that sister as well. Do we go Lady Jessica to Carthage maybe? Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Okay, 2nd dagger. Just enough for me to get convinced about that conflict. But we have just enough for that guild ambassador. And the scout. Just kidding. Not gonna take any of that. Probably just the ambassador here. So we're definitely gonna need to lock up that alliance. Making sure we can use the reveal as often as possible. But then again, I'd also like to unlock Fremen. Just for siege tower access. Bit of water here and there. I mean, if we get those 2 bombs from the 1st place reward, that would be nice. Yuna jumps in front of us for the Swordmaster Q. It's a bit sad. But we have a good hand next round. Would have been a better one if we actually were able to get Swordmaster, but It is just how it is. Yeah, we might get it. Let's see what Memnon does with his last agent, but if he doesn't hardy, we have a high chance of winning it. With our 10, thanks to artillery. That sister looks good, but it has to be an ambassador here. Oh, that's not something I like to uncover for Tessia. Hopefully she can't reach it. Because that's a dangerous one, also for our alliance actually. Okay, she can't get there, that's good news. She can get that sister, but it's okay. Yeah, now trimming down that deck would be nice. Only sad thing is we're actually going to reshuffle, so hitting selective next round would mean we need to trash from our hand, which is never really pleasant, but let's see, we might still do it. Oh, but that signet ring needs a spice as well, so... Yeah, okay, what did Yuna actually reveal? 3. Oh, a research station. Probably targeting that power play. Worm Riders would be amazing for our artillery as well. What did Memnon reveal here? 6, he could take it. He might. Probably thinking about it. Okay, he chose not to. Johnny. Yeah, I'll definitely play it safe here. Take one with the guild and one with the Fremen. I would almost have hoped we had just 7 Solari here, so that maybe it would trick Yuna into thinking she has time before hitting Swordmaster and then using that Windfall, but that's not gonna happen because we already have 9. We could maybe go for a Menta, because we anyways have enough here. Other thing I'm thinking is maybe we just lock in the alliance and block false space for our 2 friends here, because if they don't unlock it here, shipping is ours next round again. And I quite like that. I don't think Menta is necessarily a priority for any of them. None of them can recall for a bump here except Tessia, which is fine because she already got her friendship there. Yeah, let's go there with false space. Disposal facility, could we make it happen? Sending Signet to smuggling. Yeah, we first need a Menta, I guess, because I'd still like to do something about... Yeah, we actually can't play both anyways, unless we play Signet to Menta, but then we can forget about smuggling. Yeah, I guess I'd prefer that. Signet to Menta, and then Diplomacy to... maybe to Selective Reading. And we trash, maybe still a recon from the hand. Well, actually not a big fan of that, because if Guild Ambassador pops up, we don't have the spice. So yeah, no, forget about that. No selective reading here. Okay, smuggling gone anyways. Maybe we can take the High Council seat actually, because Tessia can't get more Solari right there. So let's do the math here. If we do High Council with Signet, we get to 6, so that could be a Warm Riders for us if it's still there. Would be nice. We bump one up, then next round we have for sure both triangle and green axis. We almost have only that actually. So that would be that's sad. Oh right, and that makes him okay, fair enough. Should probably have thought about that with the first agent, although in that case probably either of them would have anyways taken it from full space. Okay, that is a bit sad. Could take a Dreadnought, but let's just go in the conflict, I think. Nobody's there. Could get to 8 thanks to the dagger. Let's see what that intrigue brings us as well. Okay. Okay, so that's not a Warm Riders for us. A bit sad, but it is what it is. Do we just take them? It's gonna clog our deck with non-playable cards. Oh, and she has the... Okay, fair enough. Me trying to block it from both, and both actually end up getting it this round, so... Fair enough. Was just a move to lock in the alliance, I guess. Now Guild Ambassador will only be used for the reveal. Shouldn't play it unless we really need that spice, but it would be a bit of a waste of a move. Ideally, we just need to gather spice, use him for the reveal, get points out of him. That does mean that she couldn't jump in the conflict though, so that's good news for us. Let's see what Memnon does with his last agent. Hardy would beat us, anything else? Probably not. And that thrashing would be very, very interesting for us. Probably just trash a convincing or recon. Maybe convincing. Okay, nice. We almost overcommitted there. Or we take that Protectiva and trash a Reconnaissance afterwards. Because yeah, I'm not a big fan of that. Maybe a Scout for the sword. No, let's take the Protectiva. We have Lady Jessica, so maybe we get something out of her. And that freighter fleet, I mean, why not? Could do some combos with that. The other hand, buying cards on why not is not the greatest idea either. But I think we will. Let's take that. Oh, and again a power play. We are the masters of revealing power plays. That's not great. Was it Yuna who got the first one? I think so, right? No, it was Memnon actually. Hasn't used it, so it's in his deck. Unless he reveals it now, but that would be a bit surprising. We're alone in the conflict. Now let's trash the recon. Actually, we could just directly trash the freighter fleet. Yeah, you know what? Let's do it, because it could be also an easy way for us to get some spice. Because other than that, we won't get enough spice actually for the Guild Ambassador. So let's advance and hope smuggling remains open. Might not, but in that case we could just maybe get some water. My bad. Dispatch an envoy to still suits could work. So yeah, because Yuna goes to shipping first for sure, and we get either smuggling or still suits. I don't think he goes, because he probably wants to ship next round, maybe for attack. Restricted ordnance could work for him. Oh, he might even just purchase it now. He does. Okay, detonation devices. Not too interested by that. Yeah, let's recall. Take the spice. I think I'll take the bump with the Emperor, because I don't really plan on going there too often, and Still Suits is definitely a place I'd like to visit anyways for water. So this we should be able to do with Dispatch, maybe this round, maybe next one. Let's see, but the Emperor is probably the least interesting for us to visit in the future. Thought so. We're missing the best card. It's like our hand doesn't look great except Ambassador, but for the reveal, so we're not gonna use him. So yeah. Okay, Still Suits is gone. We could do Dagger to Menta first to draw Lady Jessica, then send Lady Jessica to Swordmaster, drawing us 2 cards. Means we reshuffle with... no. We reshuffle without Guild Ambassador and without Lady Jessica. No, it's not a great idea. I think we'll just do Dagger to Swordmaster, keep our Solari, because that with the Windfall will be enough for a High Council. But the thing is, Dune can only go one place then after that Imperial Basin. Dispatch an envoy. We could dispatch it somewhere else. That's true. Yeah, let's anyways take our Swordmaster. think we can probably skip that conflict. Skipping that conflict to go gain some influence somewhere. Well, secrets was a bit the idea here as well. A bit sad about that one being gone, so wealth is a bit the only one we can do with dispatch, given we keep the spice for guild ambassador and we don't want to reshuffle without that ambassador and without Lady Jessica. Yeah, I mean, worst case we just play it here, send another troop, and that should be hopefully enough spice for another ambassador in the future. Wouldn't be so bad either. But I guess, yeah, we don't really need that Solari, but getting that friendship out of the way, maybe not the worst idea for us. Not sure though, one troop brings us 2 spice here, plus the spice we gain from here, so if Imperial Basin is open, might actually be a better call to just do that and keep that for later. Yeah, now it just gives us 1 spice for 1 troop. Wealth is gone though. So yeah, I guess it's Dune to Imperial Basin. Do we send in 2 troops for 2 spice? Or just 1 for 1? I think 1 troop. Let's keep our garrison as high as possible for round 7. I mean as high, reasonably high, between 4 to 6 troops is usually good. Trump delegate. Probably gonna be snatched right now though. Tessia had 6 points though. That's 2 points from Sayadina already, that's crazy. And 1 early conflict. Yeah, I thought so. She still has most of her snooper tokens out of the way. Yeah, she's a danger here. She's probably gonna win that, but let's obviously still fight for it and see if we can make something happen here. Not gonna buy anything. Is Yuna gonna break the tiebreak for like 1 spice? Well. It's time to make a decision. Memnon played it well here. Minimum cost. Dreadnought out just for round 6, so then it's back for the money time. Oh, and the demand respect on top of it. Financed by that. Yeah. Or did he not use the full... That would be weird though. Oh no, he spent it. Yeah, makes sense. Okay, we have a great hand here. Really like that. Guild Ambassador again for a reveal. We are missing one spice though. Which is not great. Because we don't have that many ways of getting spice here. It's a bit sad. I think I'll play Lady Jessica first. Maybe 2 secrets even. Oh, memo coder. Should we go grab that? Because if Tessia lays her hands on that, that's gonna be dangerous. And maybe we do. Lady Jessica could even grab a Dreadnought on the way, but then we're missing a lot of spice. We won't be able to make it up. Even if we spend 1 spice, we're missing 2 spice for that ambassador. And we will need Haga Basin, meaning we will need still suits. So kinda dictates the whole round. We could also just send something to Siege Tower once we get the Fremen point. Yeah, let's do it. Oh, Protectiva. Yeah, Protectiva to Siege Tower would solve it and still give us influence as well. Maybe not the worst idea. Yeah, I thought so. We kinda have all our good cards in hand, meaning that next round I wish we didn't have that ambassador, because would have left us a bit more time to prepare. Because now if we want to make it happen, we really need to get Haga Basin. Bit sad though. Oh, Chamarki. Demand respect and power play. Memnon literally came once to a Fremen spot and still got the alliance. That's some effectiveness there. Okay, he's at 8 already. We have 0 swords. Next round is 7, so we probably don't send in anything. Do we just give up on that ambassador point this round? I feel like we might have better to do here. Because that Protectiva could be nice. playing something else, like a false base, like a diplomacy. So maybe now just ambassador, getting some spice to Menta. Draws us a card as well. Maybe it's the play. Because it feels a bit too restricted. Because that spice, we just spend it right there. It's 1 point basically. We're just doing all of that for 1 point and 1 influence from the Protectiva, whereas we can probably do a bit more out of it. Let me do that. Let me change plans here. And take the spice. Because Protectiva with Dispatch and maybe False Base gives us potentially 3 influence, although we don't have that many places to play. Yeah, Secrets, Wealth, 1 bump here, 1 bump here, another one with the Protectiva gives us all our friendships. Could be an idea. Okay, Chomerky gone. Can we get to a spice must flow? I think we could. So if we play Protectiva to Wealth, then with Windfall, False Base to High Council, we would be at 8 and we draw 1 card. Risky. It's a bit risky. Maybe let me just do False Base to Secrets for now and not really count on a spice must flow this round. Let's see what we would have drawn here. Okay, we would have drawn actually the ideal one. And we have actually enough for High Council now, but we don't have access. And anyways, I want to play the Protectiva here, I think. Oh wow, fair enough. At least it's out of the way for round 7. Yes, that's very good for us. That's good news. And we will have some firepower here with the 2 daggers, with the reinforcements. I think Protectiva with Dispatch to get those 2 friendships out of the way. Negotiated withdrawal, probably snatched. No? Oh, wait, she already has the inference here, so bit surprising of a choice there. Okay, that combo would be not too bad for us. Having some more swords, 1 more troop here. I'm not really thinking of retreating, although it could maybe still bring us something, but next round we're probably not going to draw much, to be fair. We don't have water. Yeah, we have a bit of a tough hand, to be fair, so let's hope the 5th card is a Lady Jessica to make us draw a bit. That would be amazing. Oh, they're fighting here. That's amazing. Let me take the sister first, I think. Yeah, here, withdraw. Do we do a shipping play? I'm not sure. Because here, probably we want to go as much as possible in the conflict. We might want to draw a card, so maybe just recon to Arakin first. Because that gives us more troops, but we can't deploy all. Gives us more spies, but I mean, not enough for Highlander, and we don't have the access anyways. So yeah, I think we just fight as much as we can here. Okay, some more swords, I guess. Or we could use it for a selective breeding. But I think we need to keep it simple. Just send in as much as we can. Fair enough. Selective breeding is gone. Just fight as much as we can. Here, if we take the swords, we have 4 swords, 7 with artillery. Signet to a city space, hopefully still open. It's another 6 troops, another 3 troops, so that's 12 plus the 7, 19. Reinforcements, that's 25 by playing just 2 agents, basically. Could maybe go for a Manta to maybe draw something else. That sacrifices 1 dagger though. Diplomacy, Lady Jessica. Guild Ambassador. Yeah, we have a couple of good cards that we wouldn't mind playing. Okay, and Kartag is gone, so that was a bit my other idea here. Yeah, I guess Menta could make sense then. Or is there something in the deck row? Not really. In Sonic Snoopers if we were desperate, but we're not quite there. Yeah, let me sacrifice 1 dagger. Yeah, we're probably gonna use it as an agent because we don't really want to retreat. There's no nothing we can make in terms of influence play. If we see it's out of our reach, we could always go for a High Council and take those as persuasion, and that's the spice must flow. But I'm not sure. Okay, yeah, I think we go Siege Tower here. But I don't think we use the Signet ability, because it just bumps us up. Bump down we won't be doing, because we probably sent a withdrawal somewhere to send in the last troop that we would still have garrisoned. Yeah, let's do that. What is that play? Struggling to understand. She might have then the Chris knife in hand. Oh no, no, that's the one she played right now. Does she expect the game to go one more round maybe? Getting enough water for Sayadina. Yeah, it could go one more round if Memnon can't get another point and wins the conflict. That could happen. But I mean, I'm hopeful we win it. Okay, that's great news for us. I think distraction from the conflict. He's at 12 right now with 2 intrigues. And we go for some extra spice here. We are at 16, 17, 19 from the artillery, 25. Yeah, with 2 he can't beat us. He would need 13 in 2 intrigues. That's basically 2 allied armada, but he can't even trigger 1 because he doesn't have the spice. A lucky liaison, hopefully no strong intrigue in terms of endgame. He had some powerful intrigues, but it was not enough. I appreciate the support. So if you're watching, I am Michel. Glad to see you here. Oh, and it seems there was no end game, so it was a good game. Keeping our strong win rate with the Hundro here. Oh, sad. I didn't see what he wrote because I clicked continue directly. But yeah, we have quite a crazy win rate with Hundro for some reason. Here we are at top 21. Let's have a quick look in terms of ELO, where we stand, 1745. That's an all-time high for me. Quite happy about that. And yeah, we can probably get to top 19 again. Anything more might be a bit tough because I'm not going to play that much more this end of the season, but yeah, let's see. Still quite happy about that. And let's have a quick look at the win rate then in ranked. So yeah, not the greatest, but still a third of the games won is not too bad. Slowly but surely getting it back up after a horrible streak of like 15 losses. I mean, or at least 15 no wins. And whereas Hundro, 46.7%, not too bad considering it's not really considered an S rank leader. But yeah, and that GOAT Memnon 100% win rate. Try me there. Just kidding, it was obviously just one game. But yeah, anyways, thanks a lot everyone for following. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you're still around, and have a good one. See you very soon. Bye bye.